How's it going, everyone? My name is Adamew, the coach of your Mistralton City Mews. This week, we're going to be taking on a fellow Adam in the UPA. We're going to be taking on Coach Aprater of the Machesney Park Slowpokes, I think. I may have butchered that name. I'm going off of memory. But the point of the game is not their team name, it's the opponent's name himself. The opponent's name is Adam, and we are also Adam. So we gotta win. We gotta win just to prove that we are the superior Adam, and just to try and get some positive momentum, continue to go in this league. Last week, we took on Coach Crep at the Twi-Night Slashers, and we eked out a win thanks to Hisuian Avalugg beating Zacian 1v1. And yeah, that's what the state of the league is right now. We're 1-1 -4, still in a bit of a differential rut from Chris 5-0ing us in week 1, but I have confidence that we can rebound, and yeah, the rebound really starts here, so let's jump into the matchup. So, my fellow Adam has made a lot of changes to his team. He had Lugia as a second Uber alongside Kyurem-Black, but he dropped it for Iron Valiant, which I'm not a big fan of, but they had already lost their first 2 games, and they wanted to try something new with their team. So, their team goes as follows. They have Kyurem-Black, which doesn't have any complex bands now that it's like an Ubers League. So it has free access to Dragon Dance and physical ice moves like Icicle Spear. So Dragon Dance is like the big contingent here, and they've used that to their advantage in week 1, trying to take advantage of Galvantula lead. So yeah, they've got Kyurem-Black to set DD and sweep and just generally be a nuisance. They have Iron Valiant, which can be a thorn in my side with booster speed on core, just to lock me into a setup move with Mewtwo or Chimpao. And they got Greninja, which is their first Terra Captain, which is a bit of an interesting choice, I will admit. But Greninja has excellent abilities with Protean to change its type and Battle Bond to get stat buffs after it takes a knockout. They can use it in conjunction with stuff like Water Shuriken to kind of pick off my team since it's so much faster than their own. So I gotta be wary of that. It may choose her own something like Life Orb or something. So Greninja is something to be very, very wary of. They also have Torterra as their second Terra Captain. Torterra is kind of mirror bait in any league, because since it got Shell Smash, you know what it's going to do. Granted, he could opt to run Iron Defense Body Press or something if it gets that, but majority of the time you want to run Shell Smash, and yeah, Shell Smash is generally Torterra's best way of doing damage. And where I have a Vaporeon and a Hisuian Avalugg on my team, it can get that Shell Smash up for free, or so it thinks. So yeah, Torterra, it's really, really nice on paper, but it's very, very much baiting Mirror Herbs to come. They have Glimmora to stack hazards alongside Vagavolt to set webs. Then they have the specially offensive duo of Spectrier Chi-Yu just to punch holes offensively and get off Cheeky Will-O-Wisp on Sneasel and Chimpao. They have Girder as a defogger, which you probably want to have Glimmora be your spinner with Mortal Spin, but Girder can fill that role if necessary, but I just don't see it being helpful into a Mewtwo. Especially when you have something like Iron Val, which is infinitely better as a fighting type. They have Tinkaton, and then they have Squawkabilly. I will allude to this, or I will reference this Squawkabilly later on in my video, but Squawk, this man is a menace with this thing. He brought this thing week 1 and it picked up 2 kills, including killing a Giratina. This man is a menace, and I respect him immensely. He can cook with that squawk ability with, like, sheer force, hurricane, or hell, even guts boost of facades if he wants to. Tinkaton's also there to have encore pressure and hazard pressure with stealth rock, but yeah, that is their team, and yeah, let's just hop into what I got. So, I got, well, Mirror Mewtwo. So, I have Mirror Mewtwo with Stored Power, Side Strike, Earth Power, Recover. This is pretty much my standard Mewtwo moveset, except I'm replacing Nasty Plot with Stored Power, just to take advantage of the Mirror boost if I manage to catch Torterra. This pretty much wins if I catch Torterra Shell Smashing. I brought Vaporeon along later on down in the team to lure it, and yeah, you can see it right there. I brought Vaporeon to lure Torterra into Shell Smashing, so that way I can bring in Mewtwo hard and just go to town with stored powers at +2. So, Mewtwo, it also has Side Strike Earth Power just to hit everything without the boost, since I don't want to be relying on the boost to have Mewtwo be helpful. So, yeah. I have enough speed to outpace, I think, Greninja. Has 378, so Greninja hits 377 at max speed. So it outpaces Greninja max speed, and yeah. Next up, we have Chien-Pao going Crunch, Psychic Fang, Sacred Sword, Sucker Punch. No Ice Stab because everything else just hit everything neutrally or super effectively. I could have brought Ice Stab if I wanted to, but I didn't feel it was helpful here. Crunch, Psyfang, Sacred Sword, like I said, hits everything neutrally super effectively, and then I have Sucker Punch there to hit Kyurem-Black in an emergency, if I need it. Heavy Duty Boots is there because they have a Lamora to Hazard Stack, and I don't want to deal with that in case I don't want to deal with Hazard Chip in case I can't get a Rapid Spin off with Regieleki. So, yeah. Next up, we have one of my favorite sets this week, Lychee Berry Endure Reversal Sneasler with Dire Claw and Throat Chop as the coverage. This thing is my other Kyurem-Black safety valve. So going into like a bit of like psychology into my opponent, because like I did a bit of film study on his week 1 game, and I felt that he would kind of like tunnel vision into a kill if there was nothing I could do to stop it. So this Sneasler was pretty much designed to try and take advantage of that fact. Trying to lure him into attacking Quick Endure, and then we get the Lychee Berry and Unburden boost. So then we outpace the Kyurem-Black if it hasn't set up past like +3 or 4. And then we can just go to town on their team. Hell, even sweep if Greninja's dead or doesn't have Water Shuriken. But if I'm in that situation, I don't want to risk Water Shuriken getting a boost. So yeah. But this thing, it can also be a last-ditch effort to check like Chi-Yu or Iron Valiant or even Spectrier if it needs to. So Spectrier is a bit more iffy since it can Will-O-Wisp, but yeah. That's the idea behind Sneeze, where pretty much I needed a last-ditch effort to take on the Kyurem-Black, and a lot of my prep is designed in fear of the Kyurem-Black. So yeah. Next up, we have yet another thing that was designed in fear of Kyurem-Black. This time it is Terra Fairy Regieleki. Rapid Spin, Volt Switch, Terra Blast Fairy, and then Thunderbolt. Heavy Duty Boots once again to not take one more Hazard Chip. I have 248 speed to outpace a booster speed Iron Valiant that's max speed. And yeah, pretty self-explanatory stuff here. I can try to do massive damage onto the Kyurem-Black if I need it with Terra Fairy, Terra Blast, and yeah. Next up, Vaporeon, one of my new Terra Captains this week, since I made the trade to drop Klefki as a Terra Captain, but still keep it on my team and make Vaporeon a Terra Captain, because Vaporeon just makes better use of the Terra, and I felt myself hurting for a defensive Terra on Vaporeon in my first couple games. So we have the defensive Terra here, Wish, Protect, Flip Turn, Scald. Scald is there just to do general damage to everything not named Kyurem-Black. Since this is not going to be taking on Kyurem-Black, it's designed to take on Chi Spectrier if they're not, like, set up. So, yeah. Flip turn's there to pivot out, and pretty self-explanatory stuff there. And finally, we have Garchomp, with a kind of a tank chomp set that's fast, Stealth Rock EQ, Dragon Tail Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb's there to lower speed on like Booster Speed Val or Kyurem-Black, just in case that I want to like go into Chimpower Mewtwo to revenge. So yeah, this is like very, very self-explanatory stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be the team for this week of the Uber Pokemon Association. They have heard my cat pounce. I did get a webcam, so maybe in future games you may get a floof cam for the team builders. So yeah, but I don't really have much else to say about this game. I apologize in advance if the audio is going to be a bit quiet. I'm not quite sure how to fix that because like I record these at like 8 p.m.-ish. Like, this game happened at like 8 p.m.-ish, and like, the walls of my house are pretty thin, so I don't really want to be overly loud, but like, I'm audible, but like, I'm quiet, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I apologize in advance. I'll do my best to like, bump up the sound in the, editing, so, yeah. And additionally, this is going to be a bit of like a retrospective thing. I made a couple of decisions that weren't that smart. I did a lot of stuff for the content rather than the actual like winning thing. Because I could have had the game end like 5 minutes earlier than it did, but I wanted to show off a tech. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much everything for the game, and I will catch you all in the Battle of the Atoms. Peace. Alright, here we are in the, well, Atom Civil War. So, we have Battle of the Atoms. Let me send my Terras. Okay, so we don't see a Terra Captain from him. So that is quite interesting. So they have Kyurem, B, Iron Val, Vikavolt, Spectrier, Chi-Yu, Greninja. So no Terra Captain, if my memory is serving. Which is wild to me. So honestly, I feel like I'm just gonna weed Garchomp and see what we can do. Because I'm anticipating weed Vikavolt and I can just get off a Rock Tomb. Wait, they have Terra on Grin. I'm not sure what the Grin Terra is. But they didn't bring Terra Torterra, so my Mewtwo strategy is a bit irrelevant. Which is a bit, you know, sad. And they just lead Spectre, probably just trying to get a nice Will-O-Wisp off on me immediately. So honestly, this situation, I don't want to do. I mean, I can pretty easily get rocks up here, as this is going to be a Will-O-Wisp set. I just don't want to, like, let them get Kyurem-Black in for free. So, yeah. I get the burn on Garchomp, which is unfortunate, but is what it is. I can preserve this thing as a sack for later to get something like Chin Pao in for free. So I'm not hard pressed about it. I want to go Vaporeon. So I put Shadow Ball. Shouldn't do a lot because we're a def set. But of course they get the special defense drop. So this has to be like really, really special attack invested because I'm a especially defensive set. May just be max attack timid if I had to guess. Yeah, that damage tracks. -1. It's feeling like 40. But I can also get the free initiative into Chin Pao. And they just Shadow Ball again. Okay, that's solid health. But we get free initiative into Chin Pao, which is excellent. They could be Quarterberry, but looks like it has some defensive investment. Not sure though. What is Chin Pao doing? Custom set versus. Okay, that is Quarterberry. Do I want to risk it? Because this definitely does feel like it's Quarterberry. Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, Training Kiss, Quarterberry. This is designed to just break this game open. Yep, it's Colbert. I knew that. Is it a crit? No, it just died. Okay. And they have confirmed that Greninja is Terra Steel, so let me get this. Chin Pao kills Spectrier with Crunch. Ninja, Terra Steel. They send out a Vikavolt. So against this thing, Garchomp was my best play, but now it's not. But I anticipate it's going to get up webs. It's also not heavy boots. But I'm also not sure that I need this thing to, like, win, so I feel free to just quit Crunch again. And just keep doing damage. Say quick agility. So, Vicavolt's an agility set. Now, do they outpace me? Vikavolt. I need to see if I need to unveil Sucker Punch or not. Timid at +2. It will outpace me. So, I'm just gonna quit Sucker Punch. And Chin Pao gets another. Chin Pao kills Vikavolt with Sucker Punch. And they send out Iron Val. So booster, probably gonna be booster speed. Yep, booster speed Val. And here, I feel pretty comfortable sacking Garchomp. So, yeah. And then I can just go Mewtwo and start clicking buttons. Because you gotta attack here. So yeah, we'll just go Garchomp. pretty much just a sack. And let's see. So definitely not the end of the world. Since it's like booster speed, I don't imagine it would have what's his face? Vacuum wave. I want to go rock to him in case it wants to start setting up. It doesn't, so Val kills Chomp with Moonblast. And here, you two custom set into Valiant. Shadow Ball's doing like 50. This is free, pretty much. So honestly, if it's doing that little, I feel comfortable just clicking Earth Power, reading the Chi-Yu. They're just going straight on the offense. Get the special attack drop, which is unfortunate. Okay, so we fire back with that. Actually, to be honest, Sneeze War Away game looks pretty good if her ninja does not have Water Shuriken. But even then, we should be fine. Since that's how they want to play this, I'll just click Side Strike. So U2 kills Val with Side Strike. Here comes Greninja. So probably will have Water Shuriken. So I'm just gonna go hard Vaporeon. Because Vap should be able to take on any hit this thing wants to throw at me. I can just wish. I'm gonna wish. I have Mewtwo as a sack if I need it for the KB, so yeah. See if we can bait the Shuriken. Say quick Ice Beam. Does nothing. I want a quick Wish. Say quick Raw Terra Blast. That does absolutely nothing. Since we're especially defensive set. So, yeah. They're planning to just get Kyurem-Black in, which that's best case scenario for me, because Kyurem-Black can't beat me with my Endure Lychee Berry set on Sneeze War. So, yeah. I'm just gonna play with what they're giving me. They go into KB. I hope this doesn't burn. And it doesn't, so that's good. I want to see if I can, like, pop Mewtwo's item just to kind of like stun on him. Yep, they set DD. This isn't how I thought this was going to go. I thought I was going to, like, catch Torterra, but... Alright, that's fine. So I get off a South Strike. I don't think it kills, but... yeah, it doesn't kill. So... yeah. At any rate, I'm just gonna Side Strike again, because they gotta kill me this turn. Okay. I do not have to do this, but I want to do it because it's funny. So, we'll see if they... yes, they did. We live it on one. Pop the Ouija berry. Okay. And now we click reversal. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so KB kills M2 with Dragon Claw. Sneasler kills KB with reversal. Now this has to be Water Shuriken. Has to be Water Shuriken. It doesn't really matter anyways because I can always kill it back. Upper hand. That's interesting. I keep thinking it's gonna be Water Shuriken. Well, that's a cool tech. Oh, it's probably to catch Shinpao Sucker Punch. So, yeah. I feel kind of scummy playing for differential right now, but I'm in a very big differential hole from week 1. So I need to play it like this. We're up 4-2, and they can't really beat me. I'm just surprised I haven't gotten a Skull Burn yet. As soon as Chiyu comes in, we're just going to flip turn out. So they're going to commit to just Terra Blasting. And Vaporeon gets their first kill of the season. Vaporeon kills Grin with Scald. And should be able to just pivot out, go Sneasler, and we'll be fine. This is probably a choice set. I'm just gonna flip turn. Willow misses, but it doesn't really matter that much. It does a lot of damage. It is weakness policy. So, alright, that is an interesting item. And let's just click reversal. So, Sneasler kills Chiyu with reversal. And that is the game. We win the Civil War of the Atoms pretty handily. That was... I'm not even sure. So, yeah, that was like that went way smoother than I thought it would. But GG's to my fellow Adam. Super, super cool sets as always. I watched his week 1 battle before this. This man is unhinged in the best way possible. I love this man's sets so much. Bro brought a squawkabilly week 1 and got 2 kills with it, so be sure to check out my opponent. So, yeah, that's gonna be week number 3. We win 4-0 quite dominantly, and yeah, we're just gonna move on to the next week. I'm once again, well, you know what, I'm gonna look at the dock while we're doing this. So, who are we playing next week? Who are we playing? Schedule. Okay, looks like next week we're playing Darude, so hopefully they don't bring Sandstorm, but yeah. That was a game. I feel kind of scummy playing for differential there, but I need to get myself out of this differential hole. But yeah, that's gonna be the game, and I will catch you all in the next battle. Peace.